right, we're back. It's Sunday, February 14th, 2021. Geek. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, my
on?
man? Nothing much other than the fact that I'm fucking freezing.
Where's your beer, dude?
No beer today.
Why no beer?
I can't even drive my car. It's frozen. It's crazy. We're in Texas.
You could walk to the corner store and get some beer.
Hell no, not over here. I live in the fucking countryside.
Oh,
Like
shit.
the next nearby store is like a mile away or some shit like that.
Fuck. Yeah, the weather's pretty bad. That's why I stocked up on beer yesterday. And weed, too. For the whole week, in case I'm snowed in.
Nice.
Right now, I mean, my car, I can't even see my car. It's just it's like a hump, a white hump like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know how to work. I gotta work in the morning. We'll see how that turns out.
Yep. Be careful out there. Don't, fall on your ass or anything.
Yeah. Shit. Oh,
Dude,
dude,
splashy shit on my mic.
I don't know, but stop doing that because it hurts.
Sorry.
Fuck.
It's probably weed.
Shit. All right, let's not do that again.
All right.
Anyways, the Justice League fucking trailer dropped today. Oh, Zack Snyder's Justice League, not the Justice League movie. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Holy shit, this trailer's a shit. I mean, just my very first impressions from the trailer, it just blows me away, dude. Fuck.
It looks amazing.
The effects, the graphics look amazing.
Yeah, little details like, for example, Superman screaming and you see the air coming off like that, like with force.
Yeah.
That looks fucking badass. Like, those little details are amazing.
But right away, they're showing us shit that we have never seen. Okay, the Justice League movie that was released, a year or 2 years ago, it was a 2-hour long movie. This is gonna be 4 hours long. There's 2 hours of footage. Some of it new, some of it was never used, but 2 hours of shit we're gonna see that we never got to see. This movie looks amazing.
Yeah.
This movie's gonna be legit. In an interview just today, I guess, they asked Zack Snyder about a sequel, and he said, right now, as far as I know, the studio has no plans on moving forward with any movie with me, in the future. And he goes, I'm just lucky and extremely grateful that I got the chance to finally finish the movie that I was making.
Yeah.
Because basically,
It's so fucking crazy.
yeah, and that never happens.
No one's ever done that before.
Never in the
yeah?
history ever of fucking cinema has a studio said, because for whatever reasons that he left, personal reasons, and they replaced him, with a pervert from Disney that Disney had just fired, some fucking pervert, and basically they told him, hey, this movie, the studio saw the Justice League movie that Zack Snyder was making, and they told Joss Whedon, hey, this guy's making a fucking horror movie for adults. We need you to turn this into a Marvel movie. And he's like, well, fuck. I'll do my best, but I don't know if it's gonna be exactly like a Marvel movie. And that's why we got that piece of shit, all this stupid jokes and half-ass, cheap-ass effects where you saw, they try to erase his fucking beard, his mustache and shit.
You know what? I fucking hate that. The fact that he didn't compromise so that you, your image as a fucking actor, really you're gonna keep your fucking mustache because you have another movie to make? Can't they just fucking...
It wasn't his
2
decision.
weeks for your fucking...
It wasn't his decision. It was that studio's decision. That studio did not want to wait 2 weeks for him to regrow the mustache. They said, no, you're filming right now. Your commitment is to this Mission Impossible movie. So whatever they want you to do, but you cannot change the way you look. If you're going to go reshoot, you can go reshoot. But you cannot change the way you look because we're on a schedule. I mean, that's the truth. That's what happened, dude. And so they did the best they could, but the effects were shitty, dude. I mean, there's people, amateurs on the internet, on YouTube, who have fixed it with their home computers. But anyways, fuck all that. We're finally gonna get the movie that we were meant to see. And even then, if Zack Snyder would have finished his movie, it probably would not have been 4 hours long in the theaters. he would have been lucky if they gave him 3 hours. But I don't think they would have given him even 3 hours. 2.5 maybe they would have given him. They wouldn't have given him 3 hours. So he is like, right now it's unprecedented that in the studio give this guy probably millions of dollars, close to probably $100 million to finish a 4-hour crazy spectacle that the original movie didn't make fucking money for them at all. It lost them money. You know? Wow. Oh, bro, let's just get into this and start talking about breaking this down, because there's a lot of shit that is in this. We'll start with first what you were talking about earlier, Superman. We get, like, I guess a flashback of Batman versus Superman when he dies at the hands of Doomsday, and he's screaming, and the waves that are coming out of his mouth are vibrating fucking outwards, and it crosses the city and the whole fucking, landscape, and it just looks fucking crazy. So we're gonna get flashbacks to even Batman versus Superman. It looks cool.
So
the effects,
right away, there's continuity. Yeah, great.
It's the movies that he was making, so there's continuity. That's about some of the new stuff. Another new stuff. That's another thing. We're only gonna talk about the new stuff because a lot of the stuff that's in the trailer is stuff we've already seen in the movie. Mm-hmm. It is, but there's new stuff there, and that's what we're gonna be focusing on today. Another news thing about Superman they showed us was the black suit Superman. They show him powering up on the floor, and all the fucking like little pieces of dust and dirt are fucking hovering, kind of like Luke Skywalker and shit. And then he takes off, and then we also see another little clip where he has a black suit and he's hitting something, or I don't know, he's angry, and the eyes turn red, and he just fucking fires down. That might be when they revive him. And he's fucking angry. So? Yeah, I think he's fucking angry, like he doesn't know what's going on, because the last thing he remembers, he fucking died. And so they revive him, and he's just like, what the fuck? And he just starts fighting them. That's what I think, because in the background of that clip, it looks like he's in a spaceship, the spaceship where they put him in that tub of goo or whatever. Yeah, what do you think of this black suit Superman, dude?
It looks great. Anything in black looks good, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And he looks fucking badass. He looks a lot more menacing than just Superman. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What a color can do.
And we're finally gonna get the black suit Superman, because when Superman returns from death, he's wearing the black suit, and I mean that's just in the comic books. And Zack Snyder is a fanboy. That's fucking legit. We're also gonna get, like, from Batman, most of the scenes they showed in Batman we've already seen. Nothing new with Bruce Wayne that I could tell. But there was one scene, and most of the internet is talking about this fucking shit, so are we. Is he's standing on top of some fucking tank. Yeah. So he has like the bat tank.
Yeah.
See, this guy's got it all. He's got a spider that crawls up walls. He's got a fucking bat tank. He's got a fucking flying fox. Shit.
You know what it reminds me, that bat tank thing, the Thundercats. Remember that?
Oh shit! Yes.
It looks just like it, dude.
He has a fucking Thundercat vehicle and shit. It's called the Thunder Bat or some bullshit like that.
I don't remember. Thunder Wings. I don't know.
Thunderclaw.
Yeah, it reminded me of Thunderclaw. There you go. Shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Batman. I mean, I think he spends a lot of his money. How does he not go broke? Fucking buying shit and having shit made like this. How does the company not figure this out? Mr. Wayne's spending fucking money on turrets and fucking tank parts. What the fuck is wrong with him? He's ordering them from fucking Iran and shit.
The fucking 1%.
This fucking crazy ass motherfucker. What's he doing in his manor and shit? Anyways, and we get new scenes of Wonder Woman, and she's like somewhere in some like ancient Greek fucking temple, and you see the bars. In the very beginning, you actually see the bars. It shows like if she's there visiting, like she's a fucking visitor. So this is like a tourist attraction, because you see the bars back there where people are standing in line and shit. And she goes in here and she sees like I guess ancient paintings, Greek paintings or whatever. You better hang that shit up. She sees Darkseid. She sees fucking Darkseid and shit. on the wall. And he's got a mother box. You know, and so we're gonna get new scenes with her investigating who Darkseid is and that he's coming. So that's gonna be fucking cool.
That actually appeals to me a lot because if there's history in there, like history, it's not real. But
DC
you know, like
history.
yeah. So that would be great. That would be great, man. I love that shit.
Yeah. And then we're getting pretty much the character development of the Flash, because there was no character development
there was nothing
in the 2-hour movie we saw that Josh Whedon made. It seemed like they cut a lot of shit out. Like, we didn't get to fall in love with these characters, or even like, I hated fucking Flash, you know, for the most part. Cyborg was hardly ever there. When all the fighting was happening, he was never there on screen. I never saw him fighting. It was weird. I was just like, is he there or is he not there? I'm confused. It was a weird movie. It was chopped up really weird. The editing sucked. But look, these are scenes that were shot and were missing. This little girl is Iris West. You know, like, we're gonna see him saving Iris, and he's barefooted. I don't know why the fuck he's barefooted. And we're gonna see Billy Kudrup. I think that's his name. This guy's a really good fucking actor. And he's his dad. So we're gonna get Barry Allen's story. You know, that his dad's fucking being accused of his mom's murder and shit, and Barry knows he's innocent. So all of this is going to be funnily explained, and I guess, you know, some of these characters are going to be fleshed out further. What do you think of these new Barry Allen scenes?
Looks good. Honestly, too, I didn't like the first Flash movie depiction of him. He looked really like overly quirky and funny. Even though he wasn't that funny.
They were trying too hard. They were trying too hard with the jokes.
Yeah, they were trying too fucking hard. The only thing that I have to say is, like, they should have worked on what's his name, Cyborg, a little bit more, because like the graphics of Cyborg look a little, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Especially that shit on his fucking forehead that looks super fake.
Well, since we're going into Cyborg, that's Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher's character arc is also going to be fleshed out. We see him in his fucking jersey and shit. And we're going to see probably his accident, and everything that happens perspires with his parents. And I'm looking at you know, a scene where he's having some guns transformed behind him and shit. And I'll say, yeah, he kind of does look a little too shiny, maybe. It does. Yeah. They probably need some more time to work on this. The
rendering looks a little like undone.
It really does. But it's cool because we're seeing him do something. It looks like he's taking out a bazooka and shit. And right here, there's a scene he's holding the mother box or something, and it seems to be exploding, and something shoots out from behind him. And this next part, I think. The Flash is right behind him, about to touch him. I think this is where they figure out, hey, Flash, you need to go back in the future, and I'll generate enough power to send you into the future. Because there's a scene that we see soon after that, and the scene is Barry Allen now is kind of closing his eyes and focusing, and then we see him running in a weird place that's all blue everywhere, and that's the Speed Force. He's in the Speed Force right there, and he's headed towards something. So he's trying to travel back in time. Which makes fucking sense. That's what's gonna happen. We're probably gonna get we'll go into the Nightmare timeline in a little bit, but they're gonna be time traveling in this movie. They're gonna lose, and they're gonna have to travel back in time to give it another go and not lose the second time around. That's what's gonna happen. Cyborg doesn't look rendered. I like, though, that now we're gonna see him fighting. There's a fucking bazooka or some shit growing behind him.
Yeah, that looks cool.
His arm kind of looks skinny. His hand looks skinnier than his arm. I don't know. You're right. Maybe this is not a fully rendered, finished shot that they put in the trailer. So I don't know. But yeah, it needs some work, I think. The scene where he's holding the mother box is amazing. I think it's the mother box, but he explodes, or it explodes in his fucking face.
Now, on the other hand, the bad guys look fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, they did a really good job at doing that shit.
And we'll get into first the Themyscira scene. It's a scene we've already seen in the first movie, but this one's more fleshed out, and you could tell there seems to be more action going on. And we see Steppenwolf again, and he's just completely demolishing them. boom, with his big axe and shit, just fucking them up. And we see that he has armor, and his armor's super spiky. I mean, his armor looks so fucking badass. And we also see a shot, I guess, I don't know, Hippolyta, and this temple that's falling into the fucking crumbling and falling into the fucking ocean. And I think that at that point, that's when Stefan would already left with the mother box, because that's where they were keeping the mother box safe. And he already took off, and he just destroyed that building and shit. But yeah, this looks different than what we saw in the last movie. There's some extra shit here, and Steppenwolf looks so much better. So much better.
Yeah, it does.
We're going to go into the scene that you're talking about, where they show the bad guys. We actually see them in Apocalypse, because I guess that's the homeworld of Apocalypse. We see fucking a dark side there. Steppenwolf kneeling in front of some altar and bowing down. But it's so fucking crazy when we see this scene right then and there. We see Darkseid standing, and then I'm going to pause it real quick. Darkseid's there, and to his right side is this dude with a hood. And to his left side is this lady with short hair, and she has some kind of
who is she?
These characters are some of these heralds, these his inner circle, they're like generals and shit, and there's more of them. There's a lot of them, but these are two from the comic books. The guy with the hood, his name is Desaad, and the lady, her name is Granny Goodness.
Oh, that's Granny Goodness?
Yeah, and so she's like, she's kind of crazy, man. I mean, they all are. I mean, they fucking work for fucking Darkseid and shit. So yeah, and Darkseid looks amazing. His eyes are just red. He looks like he's made out of stone, like his body's stone almost. And then his armor, I like how all of their armor looks similar, like it's all from the same world. The guy behind him with the spikes, and even the ladies. But there's a scene in the trailer where we see Steppenwolf in front of I guess it's an altar that's on fire. Because it's not Darkseid. It looks like a stone tablet with a body attached to it, or some kind of altar, and he's like kneeling to it and praying to it. And there's all these parademons. That is from the original movie where Josh Whedon, where they go into the subway and they're trying to save the dad and all that shit. That's from that scene. It looks so. I think. But if that's from that scene, this looks so much different. Like, this is just crazy. I mean, this is new. I've never seen anything like that. And then what's even crazier about this scene in particular is they actually give us a look of Steppenwolf without his fucking armor. Wow. I mean, he looks like a monster.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking monster. Like, he actually has horns and shit. He looks badass. I like it.
He looks like he's made out of stone or some shit.
Yeah.
Weird.
And even with his armor, and his armor looks badass. He looks better than the old Steppenwolf, a million times better. It's amazing how good they made this look. This looks good. This looks like amazing quality, dude. The only thing I've seen, and I'm not trying to, talk shit about Ray Fisher. I'm talking shit about the people who are making this, computer visual effects guys. You all need to put more time into Cyborg, because he looks undone. All right, compared to these guys right here in this fucking scenes, Cyborg doesn't look that clean. Like, this looks really, really clean, really, really. Or
maybe
good.
It looks too clean. Yeah, like he needs a little bit more weathering or something like that.
The Cyborg, yeah, I mean, he looks too. Let's see, let me get to that scene and shit. Yeah, he looks just really. I don't know. It just looks like it's not real. Like, it's not really on him. Like, especially right here where it divides and goes like that and goes like that. It looks like it's not real. Like, it doesn't belong there. And maybe, hopefully, they're still working on it, and they just wanted to release a trailer and show something new that they quickly just put this 2-second scene. They didn't think people were gonna slow it down like we do.
Yeah, that's too clean and shit, dude.
So maybe they're still cleaning it up, man. Maybe that's what's still happening. But the last scene that we see, this is what everyone's fucking talking about. This is why I'm telling you, we're gonna get two timelines. We're gonna get one where they lose, and this is the nightmare scene. This is where they're in the nightmare scene, and Batman's there. Cyborg is there in the background. You can clearly see that's fucking Cyborg, and the Joker is with them. Jared Leto's Joker is with them, and he's with them. He's on their mission, whatever their mission is. He's tagging along, and he's with them.
Which is crazy.
If this is anything, hang on, and this is just me speculating. If this is anything that's going to be like the Injustice game, if he's going to take ideas from Injustice, because this is a future where Superman is evil and Darkseid has taken over the Earth, and there's just them or like rebels. And now Joker, since the world's fucked, he has to join the rebels because he doesn't want to die either. And so he's part of them. This is like, the scene where we see Batman go and he's trying to buy the kryptonite and it's just a bunch of light bulbs and he fights the fucking parademons and, Superman comes and all that shit. That's that, but it's going to have the Joker in it. Joker's going to be part of the mission and Joker's going to die because Superman's probably going to grab him and burn fucking holes through his eyes.
Damn.
Or if it's anything like the comics Injustice, that dark timeline, he's going to reach into his just fucking punch him straight through his hand. That's how fucking Superman turned evil. He fucking just punched the Joker straight through and the hand came out the other side. After that, that's it. He didn't come back from that. You want to know how? I don't know. You want to know why Superman fucking in Injustice, why Superman fucking killed the Joker? Why he snapped and killed him?
Why?
Because the Joker, I forgot what he did. I think it was a scarecrow serum or something like that, the nerve gas. But he made him believe that he was fighting Doomsday. Oh. And so Superman was fighting Doomsday and punching him through buildings and everything, blah blah blah, and destroying everything. And then when the effect wore off, Clark realized he was fighting Lois Lane, who had been pregnant with his kid. And so he wasn't really fighting her, he was just beating the shit out of her and killing her. And that's when he snapped and he fucking killed the Joker and he turned evil. He turned into a tyrant. But yeah, dude, I don't know what they're gonna do here. This is all gonna be new. It's crazy, dude. There's gonna be time travel for sure. I mean, I'm telling you, Cyborg and the Flash they're gonna figure it out, and the Flash is gonna travel back in time, and they're gonna fix it, But during this 4-hour-long movie, we're gonna see them lose in the beginning, like halfway through the movie. And that's why Flash has to travel back and fucking help them, change the fucking future.
March 18th?
March 18th. I mean, there's still so much more, dude. Think about it. Mm-hmm. The original movie was 2 hours long. 2 hours long that had shit in there that the studio added and told Joss Whedon to add. So that already Zack Snyder took that shit out. He already took that bullshit out of his 2-hour-long movie, so the movie probably went down to even maybe like an hour and a half. And so he's made 2.5 hours more and added to this movie.
I'm really curious.
And there's so much more we haven't seen, dude. We already know Martian Manhunter is going to be in the movie, and we know it's going to be that fucking general from the, the Superman movies and the Batman vs. Superman. How much he's going to be in the movie, to what extent, we don't know. Originally when Zack Snyder was promoting this Justice League movie, there was posters that said "Unite the Seven." I don't know if you remember. The posters would say at the bottom "Unite the Seven," but there's only 6 of them. So everybody always wondered who's the 7th one. There was rumors that it was going to be the Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Shazam. There was all these rumors, but unfortunately, stuff happened to Zack Snyder, and then we ended up getting the studio and Joss Whedon's fucking lame ass Justice League cut. That's the story of that. Wow. So there's still a lot of stuff, man, that is coming that they haven't shown us, that we haven't seen. I mean, March 18th, it's going to be amazing. And you said you were not excited about this movie.
Well, I wasn't before, but now that I see all the footage and how actually some of the stuff has been, you know, perfected, if you want to say that. Now I'm really curious about the end result, because you would think at the beginning, oh, well, this is just the fucking director just wants to do his own thing, and he's that chiflado, you know, like he wants to fucking do it his own way. But this is different. It's very different. Like no one's ever done this before, and it's history. It's movie history, dude. We've never seen this before.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this past, I don't know, maybe 2 years, 3 years. I mean, two great things like this happened, and also the Sonic thing. You know, the studios are starting to understand that the people online, the voices, the people who are spending money are the ones that, you know, you should be catering to. Don't make stupid decisions in movies. They're starting to realize it. They fixed the Sonic, and they made money because they knew nobody was going to watch that fucking movie. They lost a lot of money with fucking Josh Whedon's Justice League. They really did. They didn't fucking make any fucking money, and they were pissed off. So this is a way for them to sign, I don't know, develop hype. They're not gonna make $1 billion because this is on HBO Max. I'm sorry, they're not gonna make $1 billion, but they're gonna get some money back. And if they're smart, they'll let this guy helm the movies and the universe from here on the way it should have been, and maybe fucking they can actually start making some real money.
If this is successful as I think it's gonna be, like that's his ticket back to fucking, you know, doing movies for DC.
See what the studio does. I mean, already they're looking really bad. And the image of DC films is really bad because of a certain star within the franchise who's publicly trashed the studio and its president. So yeah, if this is getting them a lot of attention already. If this is a success, if they make more money than they anticipate they were gonna make, hopefully they'll give him a sequel. Hopefully, because I'm telling you, in this movie, we're not gonna see Darkseid fight the Justice League. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And hopefully they give him a sequel, and we can see maybe Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, fucking Shazam, everybody together with these guys too.
Maybe that's a surprise.
All of them. In the future, you know, a bigger Justice League movie where everybody is trying to fight Darkseid because he's fucking OP as fuck.
I'm excited, man.
So am I.
Good.
March 18th. I mean, it looks good. This is a good trailer, dude. I'm definitely gonna, you know, use my VPN and watch it here at home. I encourage each and every one of you to watch it whatever way you can. It's pretty much it, man. It was a fucking badass trailer. There was no other comic news today. Nothing happened. So, you know, we'll get a video sometime later on this week when some shit goes down. And until then, my friend over here is going to give you a little bit of, excuse me there, life advice.
Okay, since it's Valentine's Day, just think about this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Although this is true, vodka is still cheaper than dinner for two.
Holy shit, he's right. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Just buy her some liquor and stay at home. It's cheaper. Just put a fucking Valentine's Day card on the bottle of vodka. Stay home. It's probably snowing.
Liquor, buy liquor.
There you go. Yeah. Stay safe during this winter storm, y'all.
Yeah, be safe, guys. Don't drive.
Don't drive. Unless you have to, really have to, and do it really slow. Drive really fucking slow. Like, I'm gonna be going like 5 miles an hour tomorrow. Or maybe 2. I might be going 2. I'll go 2.
Go do number 2.
Alright. We're gonna leave. This is getting weird.
Alright, peace.
Peace out.